Of course, of course, he had to put out a response to troubleshoot and to clean all of this up for himself. He's just trying to, do some house cleaning now. He trying to get ahead of this, but it's too late. You're not getting in front of this, but we'll go ahead and listen. Now she done made 2 videos going into depth. He then scrambled and couldn't even put together 6 minutes of a response. So that means he's not finna address allegation line by line, bar by bar. It's more than likely just gonna trying to put sugar on top of poop is what he's finna try to do. But let's just go ahead and listen.
My wife did a video exposing me. First and foremost, I just want to apologize to her, and I want to apologize to everybody else who may see the video or who have seen the video.
Why you not apologizing to her in private? And also, why you hiding behind the microphone? Won't you step out front? Get your face from behind the microphone. And now you want to quote unquote apologize after she didn't put out 2 lengthy videos. I believe they add up to an hour or more, or close to an hour. And like I said, you don't even have 6 minutes. And this is supposed to be an apology. Okay.
I'm taking accountability right now before a narrative gets spun.
Too late. And anybody that says that they are taking accountability, chances are right after they say that, they are then going to proceed to not take accountability.
In her video or her vlog, she made the claims that I'm verbally abusive. We have bad arguments. I talk.
It wasn't a claim. We literally heard the video of you cussing her out, calling her a dummy, calling her the B word.
If I tell you to send me every dollar amount and you don't do it, I'm not fucking with you no more. Period.
Look, and that's the problem that you have, is that you can't understand the mentality that you have. I'm not a hoe. You're not my pimp.
Oh. You know what? Watch this. Watch. I'll be there tonight. I'm dropping off your car, and I'm blocking you from everything. From my kids' phones, from everything.
You're doing all of this when I'm pregnant with your child.
Varsity. No, I don't care. I don't care.
Pregnant with your
from
child.
Varsity and everything. And any bitch that wants to talk to you, she will not be able to be a part of Sakari.
And I'm pregnant with your child. And you won't call nobody in Sakari.
It doesn't matter.
Look how you're acting. Look how you're acting.
Shut up while I'm talking. They gave me their taxes. They didn't say, "Oh, you're a pimp. You didn't take
$30,000. You didn't take 30.
Shut up while I'm talking. You little ugly ass bitch. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not ugly. I'm not ugly. So come again. I'm not ugly.
Okay.
Anyways, you didn't take $30,000 from Brandy and Kia.
So it wasn't a claim. We heard it, and you also knew you were being recorded, because you even said, "I don't care, go ahead and record it, write it down, take a picture, sign it." So you knew what you were doing, and you proceeded.
I'm such a real nigga. I don't give a fuck. You can send this shit to fucking vocab alone. You fail to realize one thing, is that I dedicated my life 15 years, and women have tried to destroy me before, and it didn't work. So you can record all you want and send it to vocab, Sonetta. I don't give a fuck. Like, you think you recording something that's gonna stop me from talking?
So why do you
being like how I'm being?
So why do you care if I recorded it then? Why do you care if I recorded it then?
Take a picture of it. Sign it and
Why?
send it to whoever you want. I don't give a fuck.
Then why do you care? Why are you making it a big deal then? Why are you saying anything about it?
And that is true. That happened. And I want to apologize and say I was wrong for that. I have done many marriage counsels, and most couples get into nasty arguments and say things that they don't mean. That's for one. For two, the video that you did.
But that doesn't make it healthy or the right thing to do. You're supposed to be a man of the word, and you are supposed to be setting yourself apart from the 2/3 Israelite men. And what we heard in that call on the video, you are in the 2/3. There's nothing that's setting you apart. You're just you another one. You're the same. She got the same one. We all get.
Was a bit insincere because you painted it as if we didn't have issues, or you may not have said things to me that were not okay as well.
Okay, then roll the beautiful bean footage. Show her and what she said. Because the videos, we saw how she was talking to you. She wasn't calling you out your name. She wasn't being disrespectful. She was simply trying to be heard. And this whole don't talk over me, I'm your husband, you're my wife, that's BS. You were using that as abuse and as control and trying to be the boss over somebody. You were not giving her respect at all. That was not a productive conversation. You didn't even try to de-escalate it. You said, okay, let's just stay on the phone while I verbally abuse you. That is what you said.
What type of bitch wants to go back and forth with somebody who? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck it. Yeah. So I had a baby with Brandy. I didn't like her. Just like I want to have a baby with you, and I don't like you.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
let's
that.
keep this conversation going.
Okay, that's fine. So
let's just stay on the phone while I brutally, verbally abuse you. Let's just stay on the phone and do that. Let's entertain that.
Whose choice is that?
It's your choice.
Why? I'm not choosing to be verbally abused.
You're going back and forth. You can say, let's just get off the phone. You can say, let's talk about something else. But guess what? That's not you. You're a drama-fied bitch. That's what you are.
Wow. These things did happen, and they happened years ago.
While some of the clips that she's shown may be from a couple years ago, the situation that she does bring up about you not checking on your daughter who was hospitalized for 5 days, she said that just happened in 2026. Stop the madness.
Solution. We want to try to find some resolves. I had an elder contact you, and we're trying to find some resolve and solution.
You had an elder contact her to do what? To intimidate her, to bully her, to have her take the videos down? To his wife, if you're listening, do not take those videos down. Leave them up. Do not let an elder and him or any of these men bully you and silence you. Don't let them do it. Don't let them talk you, okey doke you. He's been finessing you since the beginning of your relationship, starting with trying to see your credit score, how much money you got access to, all of that. This is just another grand scheme hustle. Don't fall for it. He's just trying to maneuver his way to get control of this situation. Continue to expose him. If there's more text messages and videos, put it out there, because it's time. It's time for people to stop playing with the Most High and the Most High's word, and stop talking about trying to put a public image in front to show everybody built on lies and then something else is going on behind closed doors. This is another nature boy situation. This is nature boy, but instead of in the wilderness, it's in the suburbs. And it was all built on lies. Polygamy is not okay in the Bible. It is not okay. Nobody in Seth's line, going all the way up to Noah, had multiple wives. That was not what the Most High designed. So all of this is going to have to stop. It's coming, the Most High bringing it, exposing it, and bringing it down right now. Starting with Nature Boy, now you, and then that Captain Tazariak will probably be next. We'll see. We'll stay tuned.
To the problem. I'm not pointing fingers at her at all as far as her flaws or her imperfection.
It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to point. She did everything you asked her to do. She handed over her 800 credit score to you and gave you access to all her tens of thousands of dollars of credit line. Gave you access to her disability settlement checks. She did everything. And then you threw a hissy fit baby tantrum over some almond milk. Like a child. Because she got the wrong brand almond milk. She did everything you asked for, and you were nothing but abusive to her, psychologically, spiritually, emotionally, financial abuse. Stop it. There's no pointing fingers. You did this. If you were the so-called leader of your household, you suck as far as leadership. Your business is financially, morally, and spiritually bankrupt. You ran it into the ground. You're not a leader.
I'm saying that a lot of times when we had these nasty arguments, things were said on both ends, and it's wrong for a husband to talk to his wife like that, and it's also wrong for a wife to talk to her husband in such a way as well.
But we didn't hear that. We did not hear her talk to you in any way that was abusive or disrespectful in the ways that we heard you do that to her. So this isn't a apples to apples situation. You are abusive. You are an abuser. You're a con artist. You're a manipulator. You are a deceiver. She did not abuse you. She trusted you. She trusted all the lies that you told her. She thought she was in good hands. You promised her mother that of things that you didn't come through on. Her mother even thought her daughter was being taken care of. And I'm sure the mother didn't even understand or agree with this whole situation, but I'm sure you and her daughter were giving her reassurance that, oh, everything's fine, it's okay. No. There's no you not pointing fingers and she talked it. No, that none of that happened. You were the problem. This was under your control. And if it all fell, it's due to your leadership and your lies or lack of leadership.
The narrative that I'm an absent father is also unfair, as I have all of my children besides one, and that's Mariah, whose mother was in the world over 10 years ago and is still in the world and has taken her from me. And guess what? I still pay child support even in that situation.
Okay, stop it. So she is telling us that you told her that even if you were to spend 30 seconds with the child, that's enough.
At the same time, we had multiple conversations about the fact that I needed actual help with our daughter. Here's some screenshots of him asking what I needed, what I wanted the visit to look like, and how I wanted things structured. But nothing actually changed. I kept asking him to spend real time with his daughter, to help me, to be present. And his response was basically that even if he only saw her for 30 seconds, that's enough. Meanwhile, I was with her every single day, completely alone. And when we did go over to his house, most of the parenting still fell on me. He also started pushing me to leave her there without me. But realistically, it would not have been him watching her. It would have fallen on to another wife who already had multiple young children of her own. And I kept thinking, you are asking me to leave my 1-year-old exclusively breastfed daughter somewhere she's uncomfortable with people she barely knows while you stay occupied doing other things. That's not co-parenting. That is not active fatherhood. And despite us living literally 4 minutes away from him, there were long stretches where he barely saw our daughter at all, sometimes weeks. The longest stretch was about a month. Now, he hasn't talked to her in about a month. So by the time my daughter got seriously sick in March 2026, and I asked him to take us to the ER, mentally, I was already exhausted from everything leading up to that point. But even then, he told me that I was being dramatic and to just give her some juice. So I ended up taking her myself. She was admitted into the hospital and had to stay there for 5 days. During that entire hospitalization, he did not come. He did not help. He did not call. He did not text. He did not check on his daughter one time. He did not help care for her afterwards either. And that became one of the biggest turning points for me mentally, because I realized I was already functioning like a single mother while still being controlled like a wife.
And yet you spend more time with your bros, your frat bros. You spend more time with them than you do with your kids some days and some weeks. And she said it's been up to a month that you haven't seen them or seen that child. And then as far as paying child support, okay, let's go back to the mother of your first child is of the world. You're still of the world. You're still doing shenanigans, tricking somebody into getting control over their credit lines, committing financial abuse, saying put me on your cards as a holder on your LLC, all of this, getting her disability checks, that's all fraudulent. And that's of the world. You are still of the world. You are not out here making honest money. You're manipulating women into giving you access to the blessings the Most High gave to them. And you're squeezing that out of them like a pimp. You are of the world with your one eye showing, hiding behind a microphone. You are of the world, and this you're paying child support. With what job? Is this state sanctioned child support? Because the state is going to take the child support out of your check before that check comes to you. But what job do you have? Or are you calling, giving this woman money whenever, whatever amount you feel like, whenever you feel like, as long as you feel like that's child support? Because it's not. That is not consistent. And we don't even know how much you're providing to her. We don't know if it's an adequate amount to truly help raise a child. We don't know how much you're giving and if it's consistent. You are not employed. You don't have a 9 to 5. So how is this child support being measured? By who? We can't trust you. You've lied multiple times and you've deceived.
Other than that, I have 7 children on this earth, 1 on the way. Other than that, they are all in my life.
Broken homes. You've created 7 broken homes. These children that you do not, 30 seconds you said is enough. And she said, like I suspected, even before all this came out, I knew there was no way you were financially taking care of these women on your own. I knew they had to either be working or applying for government assistance on the sly and you getting some of it. And there's just no way you're creating. They were single mothers living under one roof. They don't really even know each other. It's not a community, it's not a family. You're keeping everybody sectioned off so that you can abuse them, so you can manipulate them, isolate them individually to gain control. And now you got elders contacting so you can continue the abuse. You got 8 children that you are not properly leading or taking care of. That is not a flex. Shame onto you. And the Most High sees what you're doing and sees how you're treating the women and the children. How you treat the women and the children is how you will act in the kingdom. And so far, you get an F minus. And the Most High ain't putting up with these antics and behavior in the kingdom. You can't treat the women and children like this and expect to have a leadership position in the kingdom. You'll be with the 2/3. All this teaching and stuff you're doing, that won't matter at that point. You'll have to start from scratch. Remember that episode of Martin? He had to start from scratch at the DMV. That's how you'll be in the kingdom. You cannot go in there treating the women and the children like this.
I have 4 stepchildren. They're all in my life and taken care of. I have 2 other wives. They're all in my life and taken care of. So it's unfortunate that me and you had an issue, and really stemming from years ago. Some of the talking points on your video are from years ago, and we came and tried to reconcile that. You came and moved back out here, and we tried to reconcile that. So I never.
And I'm sure the only reason that she tried to reconcile is because you left her ass out. You left her over $60,000 in debt, filing for bankruptcy. It's hard to start over. So I'm sure she made the mistake of trying with you again. She didn't just at the first sign give up on you. She kept being dumb and stupid for you because of your lies. So don't say, well, she came out here and tried it again. You depleted her. What other choice did she have?
Said you had to stay in Seattle. I never said that. We lived separately, so you could get up and leave at your own will.
After you bankrupted her financially, spiritually, and psychologically, you took all her money. How about you give her $60,000 plus interest for however many years y'all were together, and then send her on her way? Mr. One Eye still hiding behind the mic.
And that's what you did. So I'm making this video because she put out a video. I don't want to put out videos of things she may have done or text messages of things she may have said. I don't want to do that. That's nasty. That's ugly.
Because you have nothing. You have nothing that's going to make you not look like an asshole. That's why you're not going to put anything out.
And I never wanted to come public or even address this public. I really don't plan on even responding again. I had an elder reach out to you, so hopefully that we can reconcile this and rectify this situation. With that being said, I also want to apologize to the congregation. I want to apologize to the community as well that this drama has to even come up, especially.
No, you owe an apology to your wife, your children, and most importantly, to the Most High. You did this while wearing the Most High name tag on your chest. You came out here and abused women. They have record of it. Not taking care of your children properly, while you dare try to put the Most High's name in your mouth. So that's who. It ain't no congregation. You're just trying to save face. You trying to look good in front of your boys. That's what's happening.
In this time where there's a lot of other drama, but just being accountable. Again, I did a lot of marriage councils where there was these type of back and forth arguments and issues and problems. I don't, and people say things that they don't mean when they are angry. I understand that.
And one thing he said during that time has never left my mind. He told me, when I hate the mother, the child suffers. And I have that recorded all by myself, and it's exhausting.
You're not listening. Yes, you're right. And that's because when I don't like the mother of my children, whatever mother it is, I don't even want to be around the children. My issue is, and it's been like that, if I hate the mother of the child is always affected, and that's not okay. But it's how I be feeling.
How a husband runs his marriage or marriages, as long as it's biblical, is what they do. As far as
It's not biblical. Nothing you did was biblical. There is nothing in there where it was the Most High's design in Genesis ever, where the Most High said, I want you to have multiple wives. This is the way I created everything. That never happened. You made it up in your mind.
the inner workings of it, and finances, living situation, that's what a husband, that's his prerogative. And again, I apologize to you. There is a better way of handling this, but if you feel like you want to get your story out, that's fine. I'm making this response. I do not wish to go back and forth, and behind the scenes in private, we can try to find some resolve and solution to this. All right. So with that being said, I want to give all praise to the Most High and say shalom.
Absolutely not. No. No, no, no. You didn't even apologize to the Most High at all. You said just all praises. The Most High blessed you multiple times through these women, and you were not recognizing the blessings, and you did not treat them with care and respect, and you are not truly loving on and bringing up your children the way that they should. And I'm going based on the text messages and what she has claimed, and the fact that you, in this less than 6 minutes, never showed proof, but just besides saying that you're with your kids. Okay, well, We see you with Hassad and all these other guys for hours. And we don't see your wives next to you, showing what they've learned as far as the word. We don't see your kids learning the word. We don't see anything, but we did hear you being money hungry and worried about credit scores, credit lines, access to cash, and once they were depleted, calling them dummies, calling them B words, kicking them to the side. Now you're down to 2 wives. We don't know what's going to happen with them, and you're probably trying to scam and find the next one. And that's all I'm going to say about this for now.
During one of our altercations while I was pregnant, he told me he would pay someone $20,000 to get rid of me. I have documentation surrounding that incident, and I will speak more about it later in this series. So if anything were to ever happen to me, I need it understood that statements like that were made directly to me during this relationship.
You think you're funny. You think it's all fun and games. Like, why do you want it? Why do you want me to get into a point where I don't care what the Israel? Why do you want me to get to a point to where I could really?
It's not my fault.
Care? No. Listen to me. Do you not care that I could turn into a greasy ass nigga and say fuck the Israelites and all of that and really get on you in a whole type of way that you couldn't even respond to? Why do you want to push a nigga there?
I don't.
Like, why do you want me?
I don't.
You know I got more money than you and your whole family. Why would you want me to just like say, all right, fuck that. I'm about to just slaughter this bitch. Why do you want me to do that?
You want to do that. That's not what I want you to do. That's what you want to do.
Kill you and your family. That's what I want to do. I want to kill you and your
Why
family.
you want to kill me and my family? Why would you even bring that up?
I just asked you a question, you fucking dummy. I want to kill you and your family. That's what you're saying?
That's what you're saying. I didn't bring that up. Who brought that up? Who brought that up? I never said you want to kill me and my whole family.
You know what? Here's the thing.
This is crazy.